Thousands of Israelis took to the streets demanding the release of detainees held by Hamas in Gaza, with protests erupting in Jerusalem, Haifa and Tel Aviv. The demonstrations were sparked by growing frustration with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's government and its handling of the crisis. In Tel Aviv, clashes broke out between protesters and police, resulting in 6 arrests. Protesters accused Netanyahu of undermining efforts for a ceasefire and the release of the detainees, a claim that he denies. Palestinian media reported that fringe from Israeli drones has injured several Palestinians in northwestern Gaza City. Meanwhile, in southern Gaza City, Israeli artillery bombed the outskirts of the Sabra neighborhood, according to the Palestinian sources. Egypt's Foreign Minister Badr Abdelati has spoken with U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken about Gaza and Syria. Abdelati called for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza, unimpeded humanitarian aid, and an end to Israel's targeting of healthcare infrastructure. Regarding Syria, Abdelati emphasized Egypt's support for a nationally owned, inclusive political transition. Blinken praised Egypt's vital role in regional stability during their discussion. A plane carrying the Israeli delegation participating in ceasefire negotiations for Gaza has returned to Israel from the Qatari capital Doha. The Israeli Broadcasting Authority reported that the delegation, which had been conducting indirect negotiations with Hamas, boarded its flight on Sunday afternoon, returning to Tel Aviv from Doha, where it arrived on Friday. The Biden administration has approved $8 billion arms sale to Israel. According to Axios, the proposed deal, which requires approval from both the House of Representatives and Senate committees, includes munitions for fighter jets and attack helicopters, artillery shells, small diameter bombs, and warheads. In August, the Biden administration approved over $20 billion in new weapons sales to Israel, which included 50 F-15 fighter jets, 33,000 tank cartridges, and 50,000 explosive mortar cartridges. Wafa news agency has reported that the occupation army arrested at least 20 Palestinians, including children and former prisoners in West Bank, over the past 24 hours. It has added that the arrests took place across several occupied West Bank governorates, including Hebron, Bethlehem, Tul Karm, Jericho, Ramallah, and Jerusalem. Palestinian media reported at least 41 deaths, including women and children, from Israeli airstrikes on various Gaza locations since Saturday, with 27 of the casualties in the northern Gaza Strip. Since the war escalated on October 7, 2023, Israeli military operations by air, land, and sea have caused 45,717 Palestinian deaths, mostly women and children, and left 108,856 injured. These figures remain provisional, as thousands of people are still trapped under the rubble, with rescue teams unable to reach them due to the ongoing airstrikes and the extent of the destruction. The UNRWA has warned that its operations could be paralyzed as the Israeli decision to ban its operations is set to take effect by the end of January. UNRWA said in a brief statement, time is running out for the potential ban on the agency, which could prevent it from providing services to millions of Palestinian refugees. The statement added that the United Nations does not plan to replace the agency, and the Knesset must change its decision to ban it.